Hey guys, buenos dias. Welcome back to another video of Mike in Mexico here. Today I'm filming once again from the boardwalk. I'm on kind of a lift here from the shore. I'll give you guys a look here. If you guys can see, they kind of built this stone wall here. It's elevated, and right here they're working on rebuilding this boardwalk, so it's a little bit lifted from the shore, and the shore is going to be down here right in back of me. Well guys, today I'm going to go ahead and go off the cuff and just talk about my reflections the past 9 months of living over here in Tijuana. And I want to let you guys know that, it wasn't exactly easy, okay? I've had to learn so many things here, and I'm not even talking about getting better at speaking Spanish. There are a lot of things that you need to be open to learning when you're down here, because it's a different system here, right guys? For example, when you're changing dollars into pesos, this has a tendency to change daily. I mean, right now, yesterday when I changed, I think it was 20 bucks into pesos, I had to be aware that $1 is only worth 17.5 pesos right now. And when I first got here, it was something more like 8.5. Okay, so you do need to be aware of things like that when you're coming over here. It's a different system, okay? Paying my bills here is a little bit different than over there in otro lado, because not everything is automated here. For whatever reason, the app that I have for paying my electricity, it never works, and I don't know why, so I end up paying it at OXXO, which you can do, all right? And, well, overall, has it been a positive experience? Yes. Am I growing while I'm here? Yes. And I really want you all out there watching this video to ask yourself, are you living your best life? Are you? And if you're not, what are you doing with your time? And if you got to wake up and grind at a 9 to 5 that you don't necessarily like, are you creating an escape plan? Do you have an escape plan that you can execute little by little every day until you're gone? That's important, because if not, what are you doing with your time? Are you doing things to escape your daily life, such as overly consuming alcohol after work, okay? Smoking a bunch of weed after work. And I'm not judging you guys, But I want you to really think about what you're doing every day. If you happen to realize that you're doing that in excess, okay? Are you solving the root of your problem, or are you kind of treating the symptom? Is it better to solve the root of the issue? In my experience, and I'm not a perfect person, but the best way to relieve a stressor is to attack it directly, and that's just me, okay? That's just how I roll. You may not be able to eliminate the issue right away, but even if you can make small increments of progress, eventually becomes a snowball effect, right? You guys know my issue here. I hate crossing the line to work. I have realized after 9 months of doing this is not feasible for me. Maybe it is for you, but it's not for me. My body is getting old. Driving more than 9 hours is hard on my lower back and my neck. My tolerance is getting low for being a driver. It's also not what I want to do. Do I have an escape plan? Yes. Making these videos is part of it. Okay? By the way, if you value my content and you like what I'm saying, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I'm also opened up my hours, my teaching hours, to pick up more students on the teaching platform that I work on. I also have my art. So these are the little things that keep me going every day, because you best believe I do not want to be out there driving through traffic. And don't get me wrong, San Diego is a much smaller city with less drivers, but people drive just as terrible as in LA. And in fact, San Diego is not an easy city to be doing rideshare in, because a lot of the freeways crisscross. Versus LA, that's so big, everything is spread apart. Okay, so it's different. It's different. In the end, did I make the right choice by moving here? Yes. Mostly because of cost of living. My cost of living, especially my groceries, have been cut by more than half. Okay. And, you know, we really don't have all the time in the world here, guys. I do have some regrets in my life, but I also feel like I've done the best that I could in those situations. And you know, guys, you really don't want to wait. And I know this is kind of a repetitive theme that keeps coming up in my videos, but it's just so important. Every day that you wake up in the morning and you get out there and you go off into the world, we can only control so much, and there's no guarantee you're coming back home that night. Okay? So why wait to be happy? Why wait to do something that you've been thinking about doing because you're waiting for the perfect time or the perfect situation, which never comes? There's only so much that we can control in this life, and you really want to utilize every single second if possible. Some people are better at it than others. You don't want to be in my age bracket, 48, 49, and 50, and be realizing that you've wasted a lot of time in a job that wasn't your intended career just because you needed the money. And I understand if you're between a rock and a hard place, sometimes you gotta grind away at a job that you hate just to get by. Okay, I get it. I'm in that situation. But please make an escape plan. Make an escape plan and execute. Something that you can progress in small increments that will snowball into a final result. And while you accomplish these small things, you're going to gain confidence. It's the difference between the videos I make now and the videos I just started making 3 months ago. I'm a lot more confident now making these videos. I don't always have a plan of what I'm going to say. Sometimes I just go off the cuff like I'm doing right now. But I think you guys can appreciate me being real, okay? Sometimes there is a time for me to make a plan and discuss with you guys what I've learned or a direction I think you should go. Don't waste your life, okay, guys? That's going to be my message for today. And don't wait to live. Look at how beautiful it is out here today after all that rain. I get one day to come out here and enjoy this beach, and boy, do I appreciate it. Look at this. It's the same beach, okay? You guys aren't going to be able to see the wall all the way down at the end there, but it's the same beach for a fraction of the cost. Well, guys, I'm going to get on with my day. Thanks for tuning in, and if you have some helpful comments, go ahead and leave them. I'll try to respond to them all as best as I can. If you leave a rude comment or something that's not constructed or constructive, it's just going to get deleted. All right, guys? Well, have a great day, guys. I hope you're doing well. Que te vaya bien. Bye.